Hi, I'm Zoe Hinton. This is Star Wars Geek Girl, and I'm here with Lizzie,
Nature.
who doesn't who doesn't deserve to introduce herself because she put Comic Sans on my notes.
What's wrong with Comic Sans?
Comic Sans is the worst font ever.
How?
It just
I don't understand.
It's like it's weird and it's ugly.
Your face is ugly. No, it's good.
So we're just gonna talk about Star Wars as usual, because that's what we do. This is called Star Wars Geek Girl. If you didn't want to hear about Star Wars, you're listening to the wrong podcast.
The last podcast was Harry Potter Geek Girl.
Yeah, a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna start off just things we did this past week. So I'll start because Lizzie put Comic Sans on the notes. And so I on Saturday for Free Comic Book Day, I was at an event, and you can look up at the pictures on Facebook and whatnot. But I was Sabine, my sister was a Tusken, Dad was a Stormtrooper as usual. We had we had a biker scout and a Royal Guard, I think. Yeah, we had a Royal Guard. And a Rebel Trooper and a Darth Vader and a C-3PO and an R2-D2 and a Chewbacca and a Wampa. It was really awesome, and some of my friends were there. And my one friend, I have never, she's all darkness and stuff, kind of like Lizzie. But I have never seen her so happy as she was when she saw Chewbacca. So that was pretty cool. And then also on Saturday, which I don't know. But on Saturday, after I got home from the comic book store event, I got to be on Full of Sith with Mike Pilot and Brian Young. And we talked for an hour about Han Solo. So if you like Han Solo, I would highly recommend checking out that episode if you haven't already listened to it, because, everybody listens to Full of Sith.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lightly touch his face and falls to death.
Lizzie wasn't on there. Lizzie wasn't on Full of Sith. Because she puts Comic Sans on the notes.
That's not... Oh my god. Oh, Comic Sans, you have ruined my life. Made my life miserable.
Okay, so what did you do this week?
Well, nothing.
You didn't do anything for Free Comic Book Day?
Well, it was my dad's birthday, May 7th. Oh, yeah, so we went wherever he wanted to go, which was kind of scary because he was like, oh, let's just drive. We went to see Civil War, which is pretty good.
I went to see that too.
It's great.
I love it.
But...
I cried.
Of course you did. I didn't cry. It wasn't that sad.
I love Marvel.
Sad at all, actually.
The only Marvel movie I don't really like out of the new ones is Age of Ultron, but that's a whole another hour's worth of talking.
Yeah. But what he told us, he was like, oh, well, let's just drive around and I'll pick something to eat. And I'm like, no, it's going to take a long time. So we stopped by a little cafe, and there was a comic book, right on top of that, which was cool. So we went there, and we got free comics. There was Grumpy Cat comics, and Attack on Titan comics, and Doctor Who comics that I'm not interested, but I gave to my friend because she was happy with it. And a few other ones that I didn't get, but yeah, it was good. We didn't do an event though. That was the sad part.
Yeah, I remember it was your dad's birthday, because I remember I tweeted happy birthday to him, and he liked it.
You should have hashtag it. Voss is shredded for one, or Voss is not shredded on his birthday because he eats cake. stuff.
No, if I would have hashtagged it Voss's Shredded, he would have retweeted it.
Sure, I don't know what that means, but cool.
Oh my. Okay.
I'm sorry. Anyway, let's see. Oh, okay. So on Friday, which is tomorrow, I have a event, and we're gonna do a show, and I'm Sabine, 'cause why not? And it's at an elementary school, and they're gonna be playing a Star Wars movie, and that's gonna be cool. Yay! What about you?
And then my upcoming event is my concert, which I'm very excited for because now we have a plan for what we're going to do for the concert. And I'm very excited. And I still think my teacher's going to have like a heart attack when he sees like all the Star Wars characters. Because he loves Star Wars. He's going to be like, oh my goodness. It's going to be. I see you highlighting things on the notes. If you change them to Comic Sans, I will march over to your house and kill you myself.
No, I didn't. I just highlighted. I just like highlighting.
Okay.
You see, everyone, she's mean. She's mean.
So, another Star Wars related.
So mean.
Another Star Wars related news. There's Celebration Orlando in 2017.
Maybe she won't notice.
And there's Lizzie.
What?
You made it all Comic Sans. Okay, good job. Good Lizzie. Okay. But there's Celebration Orlando and there's Celebration Orlando in 2017. There's also a celebration coming up in like 2 months, but that's in London, so I can't go, so I don't care. No, I'm excited to watch the Rogue One panel from that. And yeah. But so yeah, Orlando 2017. I am going. I'm excited. I already talked about this. And Lizzie is going, right? Freddie.
What?
Freddie's,
What's wrong with...
My dog is staring at me.
I don't know. He wants Star Wars. He wants to be on the podcast.
Okay, come here, Freddie.
It's like, no. Like, no. Oh my god. There you go.
Hey,
there you go, Freddie.
Sitting on my headphone cord. Okay, whatever.
Should make a voice for Freddie every time he wants to talk. I don't know.
I should get one of the voice things that what's his face has in Rebels.
Voice translator? I don't know.
In the one Ithorian, I forget his name. I feel bad now, but he has one. We need to get one of those for Freddie. What? What?
He groaned.
Oh.
Really, really loud.
No, he's right in front of the microphone.
Okay. Oh my god.
He's just snorting and making pug sounds.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Anyway, so Celebration Orlando, which Lizzie is going to, right? You're going to Orlando, right?
Sure. Like it's far away or anything.
Shh. You're going.
Okay. Tell that to Kanji Club.
Okay, and then in other news, the developer of Star Wars Disney Infinity and Disney Infinity in general, the company was shut down.
Yeah.
Now, that means we'll never get a Hera figure.
I know. That's not right.
We'll never get a Jyn Erso figure.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you care about Jen Erso?
Well,
Anyway, so yeah, so that's actually really sad because we don't get more Disney Infinity stuff, and I really like Disney Infinity.
we're spoiled. We want more.
Yeah, we can never have enough.
Nope.
At least I have Ahsoka.
Question mark.
There is no question mark. I have an Ahsoka Disney Infinity figure.
What if she disappears? I swear, I will come over to your house and take it and like run back to my house and just like
This is Zoe abuse.
You will be so freaked. Zoe abuse.
Yeah.
Well, what you're doing to Freddy is Freddy abuse.
I gave him a hug. He's my dog. Don't tell me how to raise my child.
He wants to run away. I could barely see him because you're wearing a black shirt and he's like black and
he's blending in. The camouflage. Freddy.
Only to the camera. We should have a dogs episode. Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll get Freddy and Bingo and Gary Fisher.
Yes. Their first I don't know. Their guest, I guess. Yeah.
We'll just have a podcast with just Freddy and Bingo just being held up to the microphone making like snorty noises. Like that'll be it for like 2 hours.
My dog will be like
yeah, let's make dog sounds for like
just
2
like,
hours. Like that'll be the whole
what
podcast.
What if we just like recorded their barks like just like during the day and
then edited them together for a podcast?
Yeah, like Edgar. I was gonna say Edgar. Oh my god, Freddy. Freddy will bark once or twice and then like Bingo will like wait for a second and just like bark or like growl and just like no. I don't know.
Oh my god. We should do that though. Spoiler alert, that'll be our April 2017 podcast. Just dog.
Dogs take over.
The dog strikes back.
We were kind of scared for Bingo when it became my dad's birthday because my dad does not like Bingo.
But Bingo's so cute.
Yes. I took a picture of him with my Polaroid with his blanket because he had his blanket on top of his head and like it looked like a hoodie and I was like, oh my god, you are Bingo Kenobi. So as you rub the Ahsoka figure in your face.
Here's Ahsoka.
Yes.
Ahsoka. Alright, and then so other news. The Star Wars show episode 1.
That was interesting.
StarWars.com. My favorite part was when they're making Star Wars on the other side of this wall, and then Dave Filoni's like, "Shut up!" and he has an Ahsoka on his wall.
Yeah, he does.
I approve. And it's hosted by.
Just to mess with us, he'll just like put a question mark.
And
in the next episode.
Lizzie, pronounce the first name. I'm sorry, I don't know how to. I'm American. I don't know.
What? Where is it? The host, yeah. Andy. D. Townley? D. Groots?
No, what? No.
What?
No, so D. Groots is her Twitter thing.
Okay.
What's her?
Andy Gutierrez?
Gutierrez. Okay. I wanted to make sure I didn't butcher it. Yeah. So she hosted Rebels Recon. If you watched that, well, that was the thing. And you can find her on Twitter at DGoops. I feel like I should be Groots, like I am Groot. And and then it's also hosted by Pete Townley. So his @ thing is @Townley Peter.
Ouch.
So yeah, That was a cool show. They talked about Star Wars news, so I feel like they're taking our job.
Yes, they are. We will send Bingo and Freddy, and like they will lick them to death.
That doesn't sound very fun.
It will be for Freddy and Bingo.
But not for Andy and Pete. Anyway, Freddy's tail caught my headphones. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. And then, so on the notes, I didn't see this. Did you add this?
What?
C-3PO goes to Spanish class. Is this a thing you were telling me about?
Yes.
Okay.
C-3PO goes to Spanish class. It's amazing.
Okay.
It's me in Spanish class.
Alright, it's Robot Chicken, so I've probably seen it before, but I don't remember it. Oh god.
It's amazing.
Do you speak Bocce? Of course I do, sir. It's like a second language to me. I was fluent in Bocce. Alright, shut up. What about Spanish? Spanish? Yeah, do you speak Spanish?
I am C-3PO, human-cyborg relations, and am fluent in over 6 million forms of...
En esta clase nosotros hablamos en español.
En español.
Bueno, me llamo Alfonso. ¿Y tú?
Me llamo
¿Sí?
C-3PO.
Sí. Tripillo. Bueno.
No, C-3PO.
Sí. Tripillo. ¿Sí?
C-3PO.
Shouldn't he be saying say?
I'm saying my name begins with the letter C.
En esta clase hablas en español. ¿Entiendes? Siéntate. Tripillo. Ándale. Ándale. ¡Hey! Arturito. En español, por favor.
Well, do you speak Spanish or not?
C-3PO.
And then I think the next is just like the robot that Luke gets, and it's like bad motivator.
I'm just gonna leave
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh my. Well, that wasn't Star Wars news, which is what you put it under, but that was interesting. So if you're interested in seeing C-3PO in Spanish class, go check that out. Lizzie. Oh my.
It was
You
good.
know, in the visual dictionary, it says that 3PO upgraded his communications systems, so now he's fluent in over 7 million forms of communication.
Ooh. That's good for him and other people.
Alright, so now we're past news, so, well, this is kind of news still, but recently there's only one book. The book Bloodline was released about Leia, and I'm only a few chapters into it because school. But from what I read so far, I don't know. I love the politics of Star Wars. I just love them.
I don't like it.
I love them. I love them so much. But
I find them boring.
I don't. I love them.
I'm just like, oh my god, just smash and destroy.
The populace. Populace for life. Chancellor Mothma. But yeah.
So, I'm afraid to say this.
Oh no.
I'm afraid to say this.
Oh, no.
But, no, I don't want to say it. I don't remember what chapter it was in, but you know how the author,
Claudia
I don't
Gray?
know. Yeah, Claudia Gray, right. She made Lost Stars, and she said there was going to be a character in Lost Stars that was going to be in there. And it turned out not to be Nash or anyone.
Yeah, it was
the
Twi'lek.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed
And the
that. And I
rebellion.
was like, oh, hey, that's cool. As usual, Leia is right about everything, and I really don't like. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I really don't like that Casterfo. I don't even care. I don't like him.
Well, I don't like
him.
He's mean.
He's
not right.
arrogant, and he's a dirty Empire romanticizer.
Yep.
Anyway,
to
the
some-
populace are so much better than the centrists. Just saying, like the populace, like They make sense. The Separatists is just like they just defeated an empire, and now they want to make another
empire.
Like, did you learn nothing?
Yeah, I didn't like. I don't know. I can't talk. I can't.
Freddy, get off my lap, Freddy.
It's like, no.
Okay, fine, you can stay.
It's like, yes, I have won.
He just looks at me and it looks like he's crying because his eyes are so big, and then I feel bad.
I have a story that I made.
Oh, okay.
It's about Kibbles the Loth Cat. It's amazing. And there's a reference that you might get, like, of what episode of Rebels this is.
Okay.
It's amazing. And my dad read it. And he was like, that's cute if people like Loth Cats. And I was like, they do. Everyone loves Loth Cats.
Okay, read
How
the
can you
story.
not love? Okay, it's like 2 pages. Well, 1 page is just back and front and back. Okay, it's called Kibble's Bad Day by Lizzie. One day, a Loth Cat named Kibbles walked through capital city's stores. Melurans and Yogans sold left and right. Kibbles stopped and sat in front of a small shop filled with baskets of fruit. A lady named Kira, with long brown hair tucked into a tight bun and bright green eyes, stood with another basket full of food. Kibbles mewed and scratched at the floor, catching the attention of Kira. She looked at Kibbles and raised an eyebrow. What are you doing here? Shoo! Kibbles felt offended. Plan B, Kibbles thought, as he laid on his back and continued to meow. She has to think I'm adorable now, he continued to think, as he rolled around the ground, dirt on his light brown fur. Just like he wanted, Kira awed and smiled. "Aw, you're a cutie." She reached into the basket and pulled out a beautiful Yogan. Kibbles got onto his feet and drooled, his eyes widening as he gazed into the Yogan. He imagined himself grabbing the delicious fruit and running in the fields, enjoying a piece of his meal. The rest he would save for the next days. Kira bent down, but before she can give the Yogan to Kibbles, a Rodian started to yell at Kira. Her boss? Kibble wondered, as the Rodian had grabbed the basket and put it with the other baskets of fruits. Kibbles growled, but the Rodian kicked him, and Kibbles went flying into a wall. He got to his feet and whimpered. As he ran away, tears welling in his eyes, he ran out into the fields and whimpered more. Before he could finally reason to himself that everything was all right, a carton of milk fell from the sky and onto his head with a thud. Kibbles shook the carton off his head and growled. "Milk? It's not food, but it's all I got." He meowed, and began to scratch at the milk carton. The end.
That's so cute.
Kira. Just Ray's old name. Well, not old name, what her name was going to be. But yeah. What was that?
Freddy.
Oh.
He's a pug. He makes snorty sounds.
He's making a lot of them.
That's what pugs do.
Oh my God. So that's Kibbles. I have now introduced Kibbles to the world.
I love
In his
Kibbles.
poor bad day. In his bad day. As he went flying into the wall. That was not nice. But I had to put it in there. And I thought Zoid would cry, but she didn't. That's good.
Freddy cried. Freddy's crying. You made Freddy sad.
Oh no. Is that why he's snorting?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay. But back to
and then-
Bloodlines. Oh, what do you have?
I made a comic too.
You were telling me
But
about
it's not.
this.
It's of you and me. And oh my God.
What?
And it has a character
What
I want you.
character?
Well, it's not a character. It's not a character actually. It's an animal.
Freddy,
Guess
no.
what kind of animal?
Stop snorting. Be free. Okay.
Guess the animal.
It's a loft cat.
Yes. But we need to name him or her.
Is it Kibbles?
I don't know. I don't know if you want it to be Kibbles or not Kibbles, but
I like
Had
Kibbles.
to
Kibbles deserves happiness.
Kibbles. Yeah.
Hashtag happiness for Kibbles 2016.
Oh, the world would know Kibble's story. I just need someone to edit it, and just maybe I'll send it to you. I'll type it up and send it to you, and then you edit it for me.
So what's this comic?
Okay. Ow! I hit myself with the mic.
Good job.
How? I don't even know. But so it comes out with me, right? And I'm calling your name. I'm like, Zoe, and I'm holding a box because I love boxes. And then it goes to you, Zoe. You're on the computer, and you're like, what? And then I ask if you like pets, and then you stand up and you're like, why? And then I have the most kawaii, innocent face ever. And then we
That
sort of
wouldn't
sit.
fool me for a second. You're not innocent. Don't lie to me.
And then so we sit on the floor, and I put the box down, and I'm like, don't freak out. And then I open the box, and there's Kibbles. And I'm not done, but yeah. But there's Kibbles, and he's the most adorable thing on earth.
Kibbles is always good.
Kibbles. I asked my dad's friend for a name. I was like, hey, do you know, what would you name your cat? He's like, well, I wouldn't give it any name that was I wouldn't give a good name to a cat. I'd name him Kibbles or something. I was like, Kibbles, good. Thank you. Kibbles. So yes, Kibbles. Okay, Bloodlines. I wonder if there are gonna be any cats. Cats and Bloodlines. Cats. Cats.
I don't know. I don't have much to talk about it without spoiling it,
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it. Either.
Yeah, I don't want you to spoil it for me.
I don't.
I don't know how far you are.
I don't know either. We're reading the audio book. We're listening to the audio.
I've done this before, but I'm talking to my friend. I'm like, oh, did you read that book where a person dies? And they're like, no, I haven't, Zoe. Why would you tell me that? And I'm like, oh.
People will do that for movies with me. We'll be watching a movie in the class, and my classmates oh, okay, now they're gonna kiss right now. I'm like, oh, what? What do you? But they can't. They don't have feelings.
They don't have feelings. That's me in 90% of movies. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind, but
What?
I just realized that John Boyega updated his Snapchat story, and now I'm going to watch it.
What is it?
A Snapchat story. It's just videos and pictures and stuff he took.
Okay.
A lot of cars and stuff.
Okay. 'Cause I can't see it either.
Yeah. He's in France. There's an ocean.
Great. Any lost cats?
Work, damn it.
Oh. Censored. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, he's here.
Yeah, he's in France playing with an iron
An iron.
and talking to people and looking at trees blowing in the wind.
Oh, great.
And looking at a carpet. I think it's at a hotel.
Hint, hint. Probably. I don't know.
What?
Or, I don't know, maybe he's staying.
I think that Daisy
I
Ridley
don't-
and Oscar Isaac should get Snapchats. So I can follow them too.
Uh-huh.
The only person I
I
follow
see.
on Snapchat besides my friends is John Boyega. Because I'm a stalker.
Oh, I was gonna say it, but then I was like, okay,
I figured you
I'll
were
just
gonna
leave
say
her.
it. So I might as well say it before you do.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Will you?
this past week we watched the Clone Wars, as usual. We watched the Droids episode, so we're going to start with the first episode, which was Downfall of a Droid, where R2-D2 is lost during a fierce space battle, and Anakin must find him before the Separatists discover the Jedi military secrets locked in his memory banks.
His memory banks.
I just
I
said
want to say at least a little part. So I
Do you have
was.
notes?
Yeah, I have notes.
Same.
Let's see. You do yours.
I do mine? Okay.
Wait, how long is it?
I have like 24 notes for both episodes, but we're talking about the first one first. Oh, I remember when when Ahsoka said R2 is gone and stuff, and I was watching with my sister, and I was like, "Did you remember to back him up on iCloud?"
I'm so confused.
You know, because you like back up your storage and stuff on iCloud or whatever. So when he said R2 is gone, no, so like if you lose your phone, you don't lose any of the data. And you can just put all that on another phone. So I'm just like, did you remember to back him up on iCloud?
Sure.
It's funny, okay?
Okay.
And then when there's the mechanic guy, and then he farted.
Oh God, yeah, I have notes for that. I put you.
And then Ahsoka is literally Anakin's daughter. It makes me so happy.
Yeah, that was. I was so confused. Like Pookums? That confuses me.
Pookums.
So I was like, is that a daughter or a wife? I don't even know.
I think it's a daughter.
Okay,
but she's
daughter.
like literally his daughter, and it makes me so happy. And then I love just this arc in general. I love the music.
Oh, I love the music too.
And then rewatching this whole arc has like solidified R2's place as my favorite droid. R2 is my favorite, and then BB-8, and then and then Chopper.
Oh.
What? BB-8's adorable. What?
I'm offended.
Why? Because you like Chopper?
Because I am Chopper.
We're building a Chopper.
Yeah, I know. God.
Okay, that's all my notes for this episode, but then I still have more for the next episode. So, you do yours.
Okay, so when Ahsoka said a Minok minute, I was so confused. I was like, wait, what? Doesn't make sense. Like, how? No.
She's trying to use slang to be with the cool kids, and it doesn't work. She's just like me.
She is a cool kid.
Relatable.
No, because she is a cool kid.
She is. Ahsoka's way cooler than me. If Ahsoka went to my school...
She's cooler than both of us combined.
If Ahsoka went to my school, she would be a cool kid. And actually, no, she's orange. She might stand out a little for that.
Okay.
Like, I would want to be Ahsoka's best friend, but she'd be too cool for me.
When she said Rex old boy, I'm like, dude, he's younger than you. Ahsoka. You not understand.
I really hope at some point Ahsoka, like Rex would say something and Ahsoka would be like, shut up, Rex, you're like 5.
And then when Anakin goes into what's it called? The hospital-ish medical thingy.
The
It
medical
is so
bay?
bright.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's so bright. Like at first I was like, dude, is our thing like scratched? I don't understand. Is our thing broken? But no, it's super bright. And the animation is a bit different, I guess.
Yeah, it is weird in this episode.
But I guess it's because like later on it gets better.
Yeah.
So yeah. And when R2 gets lost, Obi-Wan doesn't understand friendship with droids and stuff. Doesn't understand. And
I love how Obi-Wan is like, you should not get attached to Anakin. And then, like, the next season, and he's, like, fawning over Satine. It's like, bruh.
And then I got mad when, like, they were trying to replace R2. It was so bad. That was terrible. Can't replace
So
R2.
now we're gonna go to the next episode then.
No, I was done.
Okay. Well, you sounded like, okay.
R2 is a smart rebel. He's amazing. What? Why are you making that face?
No, I'm... R2 is a smart rebel.
Oh, and then I drew a loft cat holding a sign.
Of course you drew a
says,
loft cat.
It says, spoiler, Goldie is a jerk, in caps. What are you eating?
Broccoli.
Broccoli? What?
I'm hungry.
So is the loft cat, Mr. Kibbles. It's okay, everyone loves broccoli.
I love broccoli.
Broccoli's good.
Broccoli is my second favorite vegetable.
What's your first?
Carrots.
Yogan. Ew!
Yogans are a fruit. And what?
Carrots are
amazing.
nasty.
No,
Unless they're
amazing.
in soups.
No.
Like, unless they're in soups, I can't eat them.
No, warm carrots are disgusting. Raw carrots are the best.
Oh, nasty. I will vomit.
You disappoint me. You've disappointed me multiple times today. First with Comic Sans, and now you hate carrots? You're going down a path that I cannot follow.
I've always gone down a path that you cannot follow.
This is true.
There's like no sunshine and rainbows where I'm going.
Okay.
It would kill you.
Okay, so now are you ready for the next episode?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll start again because
No,
you use
no, wait.
because you use Comic Sans
But-
and you hate
but-
carrots. Okay, fine.
No, I just wanted to say this, and then you could go on to the, like, I really like the thingy that it says, you hold on to your friends by keeping your heart a little softer than your head. I wanted to cry, but I didn't.
Lucy, you
Because-
need to chill.
Oh, I need to chill. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so if poor Rex has to hold the droid.
R3 is Illuminati.
I will never forget how heartbroken I was when I found out Goldie was a traitor. Like, when I was little,
It's so obvious.
and I watched it, and he, like, messaged Grievous, I was, like, on the verge of tears. That broke my heart. That was true betrayal right there. I trusted him. He was so cute. I felt bad for him. I still kind of fell for it. Like, I knew he was still a traitor. And I still, like, when he was messing up, and Ahsoka's like, oh, he's trying his best. And I just felt so bad for him. I just wanted to give him a hug. It's not his fault that he was working for Grievous. He didn't have a choice.
Was cold-hearted, and I knew. Even when I was little, I was like, yeah, this guy is going down. I'm sorry.
I was
But
heartbroken.
R3
True heartbreak.
is Illuminati. Because Illuminati has 3 sides. And 3 are 3.
No.
No.
Why?
Because Illuminati confirmed.
Anyway. And then,
Um,
so, like, Alright, so this is a general question, like a literal question I have. So, like, Grievous is a cyborg, right? Like, he has living parts, but he also is, like, a robot. So, like, what if you used a droid popper on him? Would it, like, shut down all the robot parts and he would just be laying there, like, help! Help me! That's my Grievous impression.
Oh, was it?
No, but like, would it shut down all the robotic parts, and he would just be laying there like a sack of organs and just like dying?
I would shoot the organs. I'd be like, "No, you must die."
I'm just saying, like, what if Rex and like the other clones just threw a bunch of droid poppers at him? Like, what would have happened? This is something I need answered. At Dave Filoni, what? Answer me.
The next time I see Dave, I'll let him know.
Okay, I need to know this. This is need to know information.
Okay, I will write that down. Let me see. Finding paper is hard around here. Found paper.
I remember when I was little and like Grievous went to strike Rex and Rex was laying on the ground and I was little and I honestly thought Rex was going to die and I was like, no, Rex, you can't die. I love you. Don't do this.
I'm writing down the note. Is it possible to defeat General? How do you spell Grievous? Jesus. Oh.
Greivous.
I am so confused.
What?
G-R.
Greivvi.
E-I. Mm-hmm.
Ous.
It looks weird, but okay. General Grievous with droid poppers?
Yeah.
Pops? Droid?
Like, what would happen?
Droid
I actually want to know.
pops.
Droid pops.
Sounds like a candy.
It does. Oh my god. Okay, anyway. What else do I have? I have Ahsoka was a match for Grievous when she was 14.
Well, he didn't think so, but yeah.
She was. Ahsoka is powerful.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching it, and Anakin, like, when he beheaded the one Magna Guard, I'm like, wait, they can still fight. That's what it's like in the Lego game. Like, if you cut their head off, they just still attack you. It's, like, the worst thing ever. Like, dude, you're headless. Go sit down. Drink some coffee. Chill. You probably have a headache. Like, chill.
Oh my god.
What else I have?
Did you?
When Anakin is like, are you trying to get us killed? I'm like, yes, Anakin. Yes, he is. Oh, and then Ahsoka, she was so ready to sacrifice herself for the rest of the people. And I can't handle that emotionally. She was 14 and she was like, I'm gonna blow up the station with me and you. I don't care as long as my friends escape. She's such a good person. I love Ahsoka.
I'm not even sure if I would do that.
Oh, I know I wouldn't. I'd be like, hey, you're on your own, guys. Goodbye.
You wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh my god.
I'm not very honorable.
I am not either. Okay, so the question I wrote down said, hey Dave, is it possible to defeat General Grievous with droid pops? Star Wars Geek Girl. Also from the Star Wars family.
Good. I want to know. Like, that's like something that I honestly was thinking about, like, the whole episode. Like, what would have happened if Rex would have thrown a droid popper at General Grievous? And I have, and yet another one of Grievous's failures. He never does anything right. Every single time he gets foiled. And, like, he'll have a small success. and then he'll just get foiled again a little later. He can never just, like, he fails at everything. And then I have DUEL the clone.
Which one's that one?
He's the one, at the end there are two alive.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah.
The one with the blue markings. I like that one.
They all have blue markings.
No, but that one has cool ones.
And then he dies. Because he's what
Yeah.
Cad Bane. I know.
Oh, I'm not crazy, but in one scene, R2's eye is out, but in the very next scene, it's back in, then it's off, and
I noticed that.
I was just like, oh, that's not right.
Yeah, I noticed that. And then what else? And then I remembered very clearly when I was little, and I watched R2 and Goldie battle, and it was just how I remembered it. I remembered it perfectly.
I laughed.
When he does the oil, I still feel bad for Goldie. It wasn't his fault he was working for Grievous. He's just a droid.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a choice in these things.
Well, it's not like I don't know.
I just want to give him a hug. He didn't deserve
What if
this.
it's not R2-D2's choice to do the right thing?
Yeah, but R2...
What if he wants to be evil?
R2 has developed a personality because his memory banks haven't been erased. Goldie was probably just a Republic droid. He was a good droid, and then his memory banks were erased by the Separatists, and they put evil stuff in him. See, the reason Anakin never wanted to erase R2's memory was because R2 could lose his personality if they did that. I just love droids, okay?
Alright.
Oh, and the station looks suspiciously familiar.
Death Star.
Good job. You figured out what I was going for. I bet nobody else would have figured that out.
Oh, wow.
And then I have one last one. Just one. It says, as much as I would have been spared the emotional toll, I'm really glad that someone else was not Ahsoka's master. Anakin really taught her so much and pushed her development into the character that we know and love today.
It's really long.
Well, like, because think of how similar, by the end of Clone Wars, think how similar Ahsoka and Anakin are. Like, compared to if she would have trained with, like, Obi-Wan, she probably would have wound up being more like Obi-Wan, just staying with the Jedi and stuff. But instead, she trained with Anakin, and she developed a lot of the personality that we love her for. Okay, your turn.
Well, I did some of it already. I like how when Anakin mentions the other droid, R3, I love how R2 is like the girlfriend when like the boyfriend mentions a girl. And he's like, wait, what? Who? Who is this person?
I love R2.
Mm-hmm. And Grievous is like a spider. It's nasty.
I don't like spiders.
Huh?
Nothing. Keep talking.
Okay. And then my last one is R2 and R3 get down.
Let's get down to business.
Stop.
That's my favorite Disney movie ever. What?
It's not. Disney was not owning Lucasfilm yet. We don't have to talk about.
Okay. So we posted a thing on Twitter, and it's just like, send us questions while we're recording.
Okay.
So do you have any more notes before we start doing this stuff?
Okay. So Poor R2-D2 getting pulled apart and hurt and tortured. It was so sad. And then I kind of agreed with you with Rex. I put, Rex carries the baby.
Poor Rex. He was probably like, of all of the Jedi I had to get assigned to, I had to get assigned to Anakin and his brat. Like, they just make me carry everything. I don't want to carry this droid. Why? And then Cody's like, sucker, I have a sensible Jedi.
I feel like if it was R2 though, he would have. If it
was R2, Rex would have been like, come here! But since it was a Goldie.
Alright, I'm done.
Like, okay.
And then I drew a loth cat yawning. It's so cute.
Okay.
And stretching.
But, the first question comes from your dad at Sal Make Music. And it's kind of 3 questions. But who's your favorite clone, Jedi, and Rebel? So we'll start with clone.
Clone?
Rex. I'm sorry. I'm standard, but I love Rex.
I named the dead lizard Rex. Because there was a dead lizard in our driveway. It was kind of smashed and dried up. And, like, I named it Rex.
What's your favorite clone?
Rex.
Oh, yeah. I wonder what Jonah would say.
Huh. I wonder. Okay, what else?
And then, your favorite Jedi?
Jedi.
Ahsoka said, I'm no Jedi, so.
Ha.
Can't say that. I can say Rey.
But maybe it does, yeah. Isn't he referring to Clone Wars?
Well, he also says Rebel.
God, okay.
So Rey.
I don't know. Jedi?
Yeah. You can't say Darth Bane to this one.
I know. I would choose Plo Koon. He's cool.
I love Plo Koon.
He's nice. Plo cool. Plo's bros.
Stop. And then the last question is, who's your favorite rebel? And I think obviously it's Sabine. We both know this.
We do?
I could say Ahsoka.
Mine's Chopper.
I mean, I answer Ahsoka to everything, so I'm going to say Sabine.
No, Numa.
Numa! I answer Ahsoka to everything, so I'm just going to say Sabine is my favorite, because she is. Ahsoka isn't a rebel. She's just her own person. She's a step above rebel. She's just a rogue.
I have a pun for you. Well, my dad told me this pun. It's Force Awakens, though. So, maybe.
Don't spoil Force Awakens. I haven't seen it yet. It wasn't that funny. No, the funny part was the awkward silence after it, where you don't have your camera on, but I could feel you staring into my soul, like, really, Zoe?
No, I'm gonna be totally honest. I was processing it in my mind. I was like, wait, what? How do you? Oh, it's a joke. Oh my god. Okay. I'm so stupid.
What's your joke thing?
Okay. So Anakin loses a hand. Luke loses a hand. Leia loses a hand. Like you were gonna laugh or cry. I don't even know.
Was that necessary?
What did Kylo say to Leia?
Do I want to know?
Look, Mom, no Hans.
Lizzie? In other Star Wars related news, I noticed. All right, so Oscar Isaac has this little mark right above his mouth on the right side, and it's in the Poe comic.
You know which side?
Or no, it's on the left side. Sorry, it's on the left side.
Oh, sorry.
And it's in the Poe comic. Well, it's my right, his left, but it's in the Poe comic. Like, you can see it. There's like a little dot. You can see it. You can tell where it is.
Oh my god.
Don't make fun of me. I know what I'm doing.
I will make fun of you.
But you can see it, like it's there in some, like, the panels. It's great.
What?
I just saw a Black Panther comic ad thing. Do you know what makes me mad?
What?
There is an Elo Asti and the Nima Outpost Guards, like, Black Series figures. But there is no Jessica Pava Black Series figure. And Jessica Pava is, like, I don't know. But I love her. And she deserves a figure.
I was at Target with my dad's friends and my dad and my mom and Axel, right? And so we go and we look at the Star Wars section, and they have, like, you know, little action figures and stuff. I saw a Poe, like, I'm not sure if it was Black Series. I don't know what it was. But it was Poe, right? And, like, his face, it wasn't him.
Oh, yeah, the Poe figures are so weird.
It was like a hobo. It looked like a hobo. Hobo Poe.
To be fair, have you seen the pictures of Oscar Isaac when he's eating the Cheetos, the chopsticks?
Yes, that's actually accurate.
When he's wearing inside Llewyn Davis and he has all the curly hair and the beard from the folk singer thing.
Sure. I'm not that much of a stalker, you know.
Or in Robin Hood, and he speaks in a British accent.
Oh my god. Did you squeal?
No.
It was like a squeal laugh.
I can feel myself turning red.
Yeah, you're pretty red. Just a little. Just a little. Okay, the Twitter questions.
I don't think we have any more as of now.
Oh.
Like, we just made the tweet, but I can refresh the thing. Yeah, we don't have any.
Oh. And my computer is glitching.
Oh, fun.
Alright. Very fun. Can you stop glitching, Mr. Computer? Please. Stop. Got it. Just press the button and they stop. Did you seriously do a picture of Kylex again?
What? What are you talking about?
360.
And they're upside down.
Why does he have a crown on his head?
Because he's a prince.
But Hux is a guy too.
But Kylo's a prince. Because he's a daughter of Princess Leia.
Huh. I'm so
You're considering
confused.
this.
Yeah. Okay. So what else is on the notes? Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Alright.
We always start out with these nice, neat notes in Times New Roman, or no, in Arial font. They're nice and organized, and then by the end, they're in like 6 different fonts, and there's usually some kind of picture, or multiple pictures.
We still couldn't find that Ahsoka.
Ahsoka will always prevail. Well, it's been an hour, and I'm running out of things to talk about, for once.
Yep. So, yeah.
Alright, so I'm Zoe Hinton. This is Lizzie Perales. Thank you for listening, and goodbye. And remember, Lizzie is a dirty Comic Sans user.
And kibbles. Don't forget kibbles. Spread kibbles around.
And Lizzie hates carrots.
Yes, I do. I'm proud.
Alright, thank you for listening, and goodbye.
Yay.